The Chicago River winding its way. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bonga in at the 3, the small forward. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard. Now here's White. Carter outside. Passes it to Markkanen. Second shot opportunity, and it's Carter missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Hachimura to the right side. Here's Wall. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Clock is at 3. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like a Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. Levine against Beal. Levine can't hit.
3 straight misses to begin this contest, and already starting to look frustrated.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career. That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The potential is there for Kobe White to be a scoring machine. I love the strides he's been making.
Wall passes to Beal. Back to Wall. Inside, stolen by Carter. Here's Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Wall, that's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Levine. Up and in on the layup.
Providing so much size and athleticism out of the backcourt. Levine challenging the heart of that defense.
Wall looking for an opening. Bryant trying to free himself up. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Now here's Wall. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Great positioning on the putback.
And his coaches and teammates love that. They want Hachimura getting after it more on that offensive glass.
Here's Levine. Outside, Markkanen. White the pass to Carter. Yep, that one goes.
Good heads-up basketball from Kobe. Spots a wide-open shooter and gets it to him.
It's Beal on the wing. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
Zach LaVine has won several dunk contests, but he still amazes me.
Pass to Hachimura. Wall attacking.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim rattler.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. The shot's good from Bryant.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Outside, Levine. No good from outside.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And finished off by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. It's stolen by Wall. And there's the pass to Bonga. Back to Beal. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. In transition, here come the Bulls. Porter's running. Finished off the break.
I love the break. I love the finish. Porter smart about putting himself in position to make a play.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. It's the Wizards up by 6. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Wizards. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shabazz Napier's checked in for Ish Smith.
A tall, strong combo guard who can shoot it as well as pass it. Satoransky played around 30 minutes a game for the Bulls last season as he found a way to impress the team every chance they gave him.
11 feet away, and it's Napier missing. Bulls trail by 6. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Wizard shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Well, the scouting report for Satoransky is this: if he could increase his consistency, Greg, shooting the ball, his game could reach another level.
Yeah, I mean, throughout his career, the percentages have been all over the place. He's not really a volume three-point shooter. The key for Satoransky is good shot selection and just playing under control.
Payton against Satoransky. Young passes to Cornette. Drops in the layup for 2. Cornette's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Chicago.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Back to Napier. No good that time. Done with some nice D. It's rebounded by Payton.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And stolen by Napier. And here we go. Washington fast break. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Bulls trail by 4. And it's done penetrating. No good from the low block. And so Napier will bring it up for the Wizards. In the second quarter, held scoreless. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That's foul number 2 for him.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Harrison comes in for Chris Dunn. Then for the Wizards, Mo Wagner's checked in. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
Satoransky against Smith. Now here's Satoransky. Guarded close. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Lauri Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Kobe White in for Satoransky. Hachimura, he's checked in for Washington. Ball comes in for Troy Brown. Here's Beal. And it's Chicago with the rebound. We've got 1:28 left now here in the second. Outside, Markkanen passes it to Carter. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's White. It's John Wall with the rebound. Wizards leading by 6. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin?
Well said, D.A. Thanks.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
So for the Bulls, Porter's checked in for Markkanen, and Levine subbed in for Harrison. And a change for the Wizards. Napier, he's checked in for Ish Smith. And Wall with the slam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
White. It's not going to go for him. And Washington the other way now. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hachimura's got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
And so it's the Washington. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They lead by 10. And that...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. A look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. And that's the group for Jim Boylan as we begin the second half. The putback, it's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 12.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
White the pass to Carter. Dishes it to Levine. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's off from three-point range. Washington leading now by 12. Outside, Wall. Looking to end his cold spell. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Markkanen kicks to White. Markkanen dishes to White. Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Like seeing Kobe White create for others. He's so unselfish and has a great feel for the game.
Outside, Beal. Back to Wall. 6 to shoot. And there it is for him. Wall's got 12 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
White the pass to Carter. Left side, Porter. Lets it go with a three. Rebound, Washington. Bryant's got 5 rebounds tonight. White against Wall. And it's White with the rebound.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
And Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now. Markkanen with the nice block shot. His size has been a... Oh, did you see that? The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. And Wall kicks to Hachimura. 11 feet away. It's off target. He's 4 of 9 from the field. Bulls trail by 8. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Levine with the ball, and the jam by Levine.
You know, he's a triple threat in the open court. He can beat you from the inside, outside, and everything in between.
Washington calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Porter. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Kobe White. Levine looking around. Good D by Payton.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Here's Napier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago, trailing by 10. We've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. And here is Payton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. So the wing on the left. Napier with it. just 5 on the clock. Here's Pertinis, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time remaining.
That is situational basketball. It takes a good understanding and good execution.
Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. Travis Berton's out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Payton. Then it's Smith, and it's Brown in at the 3 slot. Now here's Napier. On the wing, Brown. Back to Napier. And they pick up 2. Napier's got the lead up to 14 now for the Wizards.
Not just selling for something along the perimeter. Excellent job.
Knocked away and stolen by Payton. It's 2-on-1. Finished off the break. Napier's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Clock at 6. Here's Napier. Satoransky grabs the miss. Bulls trail by 14. Valentine passes to Harrison, and he gets the bucket.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Napier kicks to Brown. Back to Napier. It's blocked. And stolen by Wagner. To the paint. Stolen by Satoransky. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Throws it up high. And stolen by Wagner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Some changes for Chicago. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Thaddeus Young. And Porter subbed in for Harrison. Wall against Satoransky. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to get back on track here. And Wall with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Satoransky. Count it from 12.
I like the creativity of Satoransky. Dependable at coming through and pick and rolls.
Now Beal. Outside, Wall. .146 left to play in the final quarter. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 14.
Inside, outside, it doesn't matter. Like how Wall attacks and looks to score when the opportunity presents itself.
From 15 feet away, doesn't get it to drop for him. Now Washington takes it the other way. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. Fires from 14. Again, the miss by Wall.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Washington.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Wall.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Bryant. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference. This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Stolen by Satoransky. And out of bounds as the Wizards gain possession. Bryant looking over the floor. Grant, that's good.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For David... And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead, and nothing tips off.
Well, guys,
David, thanks. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Wizards, Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2, and it's Bonga in at the small forward. Here's Wall, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, physical finish by Wall, and if you're defending, you've got to get your money's worth.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw this game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
It's intercepted. And here's the fast break. Beal leading the way. And finished off by Beal.
Well, the speed and athleticism of Bradley Beal on display, streaking out for the early offense.
And how about this, Doris? For all of his offensive accomplishments, Beal has said he wants to make the all-defensive first team at some point.
Well, he has the instincts, the athleticism, and the tenacity to do exactly that, Greg. The problem is he has had to expend so much energy at the offensive end. But what you love is he's willing to take on difficult challenges. That should help him qualify. I liked watching Hachimura use his length on the defensive end. It helps him to alter shots. This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Wall finds Beal. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Outside, Wall. That shot off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Sweet move. On the wing, Gordon. Isaac passes to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Down low, Vucevic, and it's sent back by Bryant.
Boy, you'd love to see more of this from Thomas Bryant. He has the length necessary to send shots back.
Here's Wall. Count that bucket.
That's a finish for the purists out there. The lightest of touches on the finger roll.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fournier. Back to Fultz. Wall with a block.
Now you see the wingspan and the timing by John Wall. What a defensive effort.
Rebounded by Isaac.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Fultz. Left side, Gordon tries yet again. The basket good off the assist from Fultz.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
And it's Wall in the corner. Back to Beal. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Thomas Bryant is a problem on the offensive backboards. This guy's big and skilled, and you better box him out.
Here's Fournier, rebounded by the Wizards. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Isaac right side. Off target from three-point range. Wizards leading by 6. And Beal kicks to Bryant. Wizards passing it around. Pass to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Nice to be in control of the offense. Wall calls his own number and delivers.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Wall passes to Hachimura. And Wall. Here we go now. Vucevic with the block.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Here's Wall. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Left side, Gordon. Fultz dishes to Vucevic. Now here's Gordon. To the inside. Wall with the steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Hachimura the pass to Wall. Sinks that one from the post. Wall's got 8 points.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
John Wall getting it done for the Washington Wizards. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the...
Being yourself, being...
You know, Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. 2 advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Wizards?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court for Orlando, Michael Carter-Williams is out there with DJ Augustin. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Terrence Ross. And it's Ennis in at the 4 spot. Back to Napier. Tries again. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Napier's got the lead up to 11 now for Washington. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Bamba. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Now here's Napier. Tight defense on him. The layup off target. Ross with it, picked up by Brown. And the dunk by Bamba.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be, and Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
It's Brown on the wing. Now here's Napier. He's guarded by Ross. And here's Napier. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo. Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable. Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
So it's Washington now after the Magic pick up 2. Napier feeling it out a bit. Out left to the wing. Payton finds Napier. Bamba with the block.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Augustin passes to Bamba. That's in. Augustin with the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Over to the wing. Pass to Napier. On the wing, Brown. Back to Napier. He kicks to Payton. Here's Bertans for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Bertans got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And at last year's trade deadline, it surprised some people that Bertans was one of the hottest names out there.
Right. Bertans goes from a guy who was getting limited minutes in San Antonio to playing around 30 per game for Washington. There were reports that suggested the Wizards were asking for at least 1 first-round pick and maybe a sweetener. Boy, does that show you the value of a sweet shooting big man.
Bamba with the block. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Carter Williams.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
To the left side wing. Napier with it. That's tipped. It's stolen by Ennis. And now the fast break. Ross with the ball. And the jam by Ross.
We call that making it quick work. A chance to start the break, and they take it. Ross is hard to slow down.
To the middle. Stolen by Bamba. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Carter Williams with the ball.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And here's Peyton. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They've led by as many as 11 points. Napier kicks to Bertans. Back to Napier. Nice ball movement by Washington. The Wizards with another miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Pass to Augustine. The feed to Bamba. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. Augustine's got his 4th assist in this one. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now Napier. Inside. Here's Bertans. And finished off by Bertans.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They have a 2-point. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bunga in at the 3. That's the route for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. The Magic trail by 4. Here's Bamba. Right side, Gordon. Back to Bamba. Isaac outside. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Hachimura. Isaac misses. Washington leading now by 4. Beal the pass to Hachimura. It's Beal on the wing, defended by Gordon. Fournier against Wall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He's 0 of 1 from the line, missing on his first trip. And the first one drops.
Well, he is now in the defining years of his career. John Wall is a masterful competitor who is capable of dominating.
Fultz, he's checked in for Orlando. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And Fournier kicks to Vucevic. Dishes it to Gordon. Vucevic the pass to Fultz. He feeds it to Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
Beal the pass to Bunga. Out to the right wing. In a wide open look for Hachimura. No good on that one. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Isaac goes in. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And Beal kicks to Hachimura. Outside, Wall. Wagner. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Now here's Fournier. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, there's a certain strength that Vucevic possesses, so he can play through the contact and still score. That's nice.
Wall against Fultz. Wall's shot is off. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Hachimura against Gordon. Now here's Fultz. Defense is right there. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Smith. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Evan Fournier. This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. He hits both from the stripe. And Orlando has possession. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Fournier dishes to Fultz. 1:29 left to play in the third. The pass to Vucevic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Vucevic has got it all tied up now for the Magic. Wall taking his time here. Gordon with the defensive effort. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. And now we've got the intentional foul. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Bertanis comes in for Rui Hachimura. Troy Brown's checked in for Bradley Beal. And it's Peyton in for Ish Smith. For the lead, and Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 2 now for the Magic.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
You know, I think one thing Coach will address in this timeout right now is you're missing a lot of shots. Why not become more of a facilitator out there?
Napier, he's checked in for the Wizards. 54 seconds left in the third. Peyton outside. Nice ball movement by Washington. Napier passes to Bertens. Back to Napier. Shot clock at 6. Bryant trying to free himself up. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, that's power and focus of Nikola Vucevic. Hit him, slap him, doesn't make a difference.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
Wizards trail by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. A shot by Bertans. Nobody around. But they get it back. No good from Peyton.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Ross passes to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so it's the Orlando Magic bringing the quarter. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Magic, Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Fournier in at the 3.
Boy, his vertical makes Terrence Ross an A+ shot blocker for his size. This guy, his main duty's on the perimeter, but he'll get his share of blocks.
And now Orlando on the break. Here's Gordon. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Wizards trail by 7. Here's Bertanis. And Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Feeds it to Fultz. Right side, Gordon. Ross dishes to Vucevic. It's stolen by Bryant. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Here's Brown. He can't get that one. And Orlando will come the other way. Ross passes to Gordon. An easy 2 points on the layup. And that's 12 points for Aaron Gordon.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
To the left wing. Bertans inside the line. Misses off the left iron.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Washington making some changes. Hachimura, he's checked in for Davis Bertans. Bradley Beal comes in for Troy Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. Here's Wall. And another miss by Washington. Orlando leading by 9. Passes it to Gordon. All alone. Bonga pulls it in.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Left block shot on the way. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by Bryant.
Count the players on one hand more dangerous in transition than John Wall.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Fultz. Now Gordon. High arcing shot. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Isaac with the steal. And here we go. Fultz heading to the basket. And finished off by Fultz.
You know what? You cannot afford to be careless with the basketball around Jonathan Isaac. Those long arms to get into the passing lanes. Woohoo!
Stolen by Gordon. Jumps up. And then Gordon with the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play. Then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Wall attacking. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ross passes to Vucevic. Back to Ross. Clock at 6. And here's Gordon from outside. Comes up short with his 12th attempt. He has made 8 shots. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And here's Fultz. Ross on the wing. Fultz against Hachimura. Isaac kicks to Fultz. He dishes it to Gordon. Over Wall, and it's off the back rim. No good. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Magic.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Aaron Gordon.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Wall. It's good.
Yeah, there's just such a grittiness, such a toughness to John Wall. Nice finish through contact.
Fultz the pass to Isaac. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Beal gets a wide open look off the mark. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
They may be on the road, but the Bulls still know how to dress to impress. A look here at, now let's take a look at the Bulls opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for Orlando, Fournier and Gordon on the wing. Vucevic is out there with Mohamed Bamba. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. White goes in. It's rebounded by Fultz.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim. Well, some highs and lows for Kobe White in his rookie season. But you can see the upside he possesses, Kevin. White can get hot and fill it up in a hurry.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Knocked away, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Porter looking it over. Knocked loose.
And with White, how about a 23-point quarter early in his NBA career?
White's numbers were pretty bad overall. But with that huge quarter he had, the streaky shooting, you can see what lies ahead for him.
Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Solid court awareness. Leave someone open on Fultz squad, and you're going to regret it.
Fultz against White. To the paint. And it's Carter missing. And it's Orlando's ball. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Porter's running. Levine finds Porter. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Levine for 3.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
To the inside. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
And that's 7'9" wingspan on full display there. Bamba swooping in with authority.
White the pass to Carter. Levine for 3. Again, Levine missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Fournier. Outside Gordon. Back to Bamba. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And at almost 7 feet tall, Bamba is hard to cover. He's adept at getting these calls inside.
Good on the second free throw. Now Levine. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's White. Bamba with the block. Gordon the pass to Fournier. Now here's Fultz. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And Vucevic throws it down.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
So for the Magic, Isaacs checked in for Bamba. Terrence Ross comes in for Gordon. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And it's done penetrating. Here's Cornette, and he dunks it down.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Well, yeah, you can hear the sigh of relief from here. Now they've got to build on that first bucket.
Here's Ross. Got a hand on it. Dunn left side. Young finds Satoransky. Gets a hand on it, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. Cornette's got his second bucket.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
For the Magic, James Ennis comes in for Fournier, and it's Carter Williams in for Augustine. Chicago also making some changes. Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison, and it's Harrison in for Chris Dunn. Young against Isaac. Young's shot is off. Magic leading by 7. Carter Williams dishes to Ross. Here's Ennis. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Satoransky. Here's Cornette. Another shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And he sinks the second. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Carter Williams with it. Satoransky against Ross. And Satoransky kicks to Valentine. The kick out to Young. 1 second left. And the bucket is good from Satoransky in deep.
And how about the focus Satoransky poses on these finishes? Impressive watching him work through contact.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Magic up 6. And back in a moment as we'll get underway. And recently we chatted with Zach LaVine about the team, and he put...
You know, we should have energy and we should be outplaying the other team. Like I said, just
Greg tried to turn their youthful exuberance into a weapon.
I like that he's focused on increasing their level of activity because it's something within their control.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So the Bulls 5 right now. LaVine and Valentine are the wingmen. Then there's Markkanen, and it's Cornette in at the 5 spot. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
The first one falls. Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And it's Fulton for Terrence Ross. Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. White comes in for Harrison.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Fultz the pass to Gordon. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Bulls trail by 8.
And now, Wendell Carter, a great young prospect for the Bulls. Kevin, he's seen steady improvement so far. They believe he'll be a factor for a long time.
There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Yeah, good at running the correct route. I love that play. I like seeing LaVine work hard to beat everyone up the court.
Carter Williams dishes to Gordon. Shoots over Markkanen, and it's Gordon. That time on the assist from Carter Williams.
And with Carter, they like that he's an impact player on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, Jay, and on the offensive end, he's an underrated passer. I can see him taking more playmaking responsibility in the future. The ceiling on his skill set is very high.
To the middle, and stolen by Valentine. And LaVine, here we go, and it's in there.
Wow, the quickness LaVine possesses is just fantastic. At times, he overwhelms you with it on these drives inside.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. That shot is off. And the Bulls going the other way now. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, good to hear from you. Now, Zach LaVine has become a star, but he knows there's still work to be done. He said, I'm stepping into a leadership role, asking more of myself and giving more each year. You've got to look at your faults. I have to continue to improve my defense. I want to help us make the playoffs. My next step as a player is winning. Guys, back to you.
Great attitude. David, thank you. Augustine dishes to Gordon. 6 on the shot clock, and it's Otto Porter with the foul. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Fournier passes to Vucevic. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from LaVine. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Trailing by 4. Back to Carter. Kick out to LaVine. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for the Magic. Chicago also making some changes. Young comes in for Wendell Carter. And Satoransky's subbed in for Zach LaVine. Kicks it out to Gordon. Passes it to Augustine. That one good for 2. Bulls trail by 6. Dunn dishes to Young. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. And Augustine kicks to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
And against Augustine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. DJ Augustine picks one up. And Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Here's Dunn. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Here's Cornette. And again, no good by Chicago. Magic leading by 10. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the call will be against Thaddeus Young. That is his first foul of the game. Whitey's checked in for Chris Dunn. Fournier passes to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Isaac against Young. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the Magic with the ball. Cross on the wing. And so Orlando again turning it over.
And that's a gift if I've ever seen one. They've got to communicate much better out there.
Ross with the steal. Got it up. That shot off. And so it's the Orlando Magic. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome to the 2K. Out in front at the half is Orlando. They lead by 10. And Shaq, let's get your input on the Magic. And that'll do it for our halftime report.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. One of the stories here, Mohamed Bamba getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
Yeah, working the ball, getting clean, quality looks. I mean, just efficient basketball through and through.
Fournier and Gordon on the wings. Mohamed Bamba is out there with Vucevic, and it's Fultz in at the point guard. That's who's out there for Orlando. The putback. Bulls trail by 10. Here's Porter. It's hauled in by Gordon. The Magic shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Levine wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. Fultz against White. Right side Fournier. Gordon up on top. Here's Vucevic. Back to Fournier. From past the arc. Kept alive. Bamba. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And right now, Bamba's still working on the offensive side, but the intent is there. Able to draw that foul.
Valentine's checked in for Chicago. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's White. Up and in on the layup. White's got it back down to single digits for Chicago.
Because he's so dangerous, the D is often drawn to Levine. I mean, it opens up some wide passing lanes for him.
Fultz finds Bamba. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Chicago. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line.
And when Zach LaVine gets hot, he gets scorching hot. Can completely take over a game.
Oh, GA, you know it. And last year, Levine made 13 threes in a single game. That's one off the record set by a splash brother himself, Klay Thompson. Now, when Levine gets going, he can be absolutely unstoppable.
And it's Gordon. That time on the assist by Bamba. Gordon's got 6.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Yep, it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down to 7 points thanks to the hoop from Levine.
Oh, he's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself, though.
Satoransky against Fultz. Here's Carter Williams, and it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot by Valentine, no good. Orlando leading by 7. And it's sent back by Carter.
An aggressive defender. Carter Jr. also excels at using his physical advantages to turn shots back.
Pass to Fultz. Back to Bamba. Pass to Ennis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. It's his first trip to the line.
And converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year. So just solid at the line.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Terrence Ross is checked in for Carter Williams. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz. The shot by Harrison, no good. Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Ross dishes to Bamba. Augustine against Dunn. Bamba wide open and he fires. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Bulls trail by 9. Here's Harrison. Off on the layup. To the paint. One-on-one here. Here's Bamba. It's hauled in by the Bulls. There's a minute 34 left in the third. Dunn outside. Down low. Cornette kicks to Harrison. Here's Cornette. Rebound by Ennis. And now here comes Gordon leading the break and stolen by Dunn. Here's Hutchison. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Cornette. The shot, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Inside, Young with the steal. Here's Harrison, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Cornette passes to Harrison. From in close, it's tipped, and he recovers it. Yes, that goes in. Harrison's got his second basket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Augustine kicks to Ennis. Young with the steal. Here's Hutchison. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Playing him tough inside and preventing the layup. Gotta get the whole team pumped up.
And so it's Orlando heading to the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. White is out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then it's Porter. Then there's Carter. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4-man position.
And we all know Gordon isn't just going to lay it up. He's going for the throwdown every time.
Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from White. Well, Orlando shooting at 50% in a decent group. Fultz against White. Got a piece of it. Now, here's Satoransky. That one goes. Count it.
Satoransky can get wily on the drive. I mean, able to duck and dodge his way to the shot.
Satoransky against Fournier. Gordon. And then Gordon with the dunk.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Here's White. Great D that time from Vucevic.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Ross dishes to Gordon. Here's Hutchison. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hutchinson's got his first bucket of the night.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, easy look provided by Carter Jr. Always helps when your bigs can move the rock.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. Bamba is checked in for Terrence Ross. The Bulls also changing it up. Markkanen, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Satoransky. And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Dishes it to Gordon. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. The pass to Markkanen. Carter on the wing. Levine against Gordon. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. Bamba with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. And here's Levine. 5 on the clock by 7. Outside Fournier. Gordon against Porter. Shot from 6. The Magic again can't hit.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And because of his skill set, Levine often puts the defense in tight spots. I mean, you have to be careful guarding.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there.
They'll take it even with the miss. Anything they can do to cut into the lead.
And then jammed down as he goes right over to Vucevic.
Staying under control in key moments. I mean, the way Levine handles these important possessions are so impressive.
And then Levine with the jam.
You can see why Levine won the dunk contest in 2016. I mean, he has endless ups.
And finished off by Fultz.
Awesome focus from the crafty guard. Fultz relishing any opportunity he gets to take big shots.
Levine against Bamba. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk.
Oh, that's the guy to go to when everything's frenetic. I mean, Carter has that steady.
Levine against Fournier. Stolen by Markkanen. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Yeah, he approached that one with total confidence. He has what it takes to come through in the clutch.
To the paint to take the lead. That shot misses. So Orlando will take it the other way. Here's Gordon. Second chance shot. Got it.
He's showing he wants to be the man. Bamba has the hunger to step up in those big moments.
Here's Levine. Bamba with the block. And they get it back. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Gordon with it. And it's Carter picking him up. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. There's the dish to Vucevic. It's over Markkanen. And contact. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Mohamed Bamba.
And when he's been on the floor, it has been a clinic in rim protection and shot blocking. He's played the defense of 3 men tonight. His block total.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at point guard. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. And it's Bonga in at the 3 slot.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Now here's White on the wing. Levine from 13. And it's Carter missing.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment by the defense and then makes the right pass.
White the pass to Carter. Bryant with the rebound.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Washington shooting their first free throws of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Right side, White. And White with the stuff.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
About a minute played so far here in the first. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
And really throughout his entire career, Otto Porter has been a solid shooter from distance. Great option to plant in the corner and really open up a defense.
Yes, Otto Porter shoots around 40% from his career, GA, beyond the arc. What I love about him, he has a quick release that he can get off without much room. Also, Porter keeps defenders honest with his ability to put the ball on the floor.
And here are the Bulls now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Clock at 6. Here's Levine. That shot off. Great D that time from Beal. For Washington, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Wall attacking. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And so Wall nails both of them. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Harrison scanning the floor. Pass to Cornette. Down low. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bryant. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Wall's shot is off.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Bulls moving the ball around. Now Bryant. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Lays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got his second bucket tonight.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Wall against Dunn. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Wizards leading by 7. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Now here's Beal. Defense right on him. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. Wizards making a switch here. Napier's checked in. We've got 1:55 left in the first. Beal can't get it to go. Bulls trail by 7. Here's Dunn. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
This is Dunn's game. Terrific acceleration. Very hard to stay in front of.
Beal deciding where to go with it. Pass to Napier.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Harrison passes to Dunn. Doesn't go that time. And Washington the other way now. Left side, Beal. That shot, no good. The Bulls have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got his second basket of the game.
Strength, focus, hard head approach. Chris Dunn powering through contact.
Napier dishes to Brown. And here's Napier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Bulls trail by 3. Right side, Levine. Washington with the rebound. Mahimi with it. And the pass to Bertens. Looking for Napier. And he gets it there. Outside, Beal. 6 on the shot clock. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Washington shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Mahimi hits them both. Here's Satoransky, and the shot goes in.
Even against contact, Satoransky stays agile and just plays right through it.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Wizards leading by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
Taking a look at the Bulls, Satoransky runs the point with Levine at the 2. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's Porter at the small forward position. Here's Levine. Makes it off the glass.
You know, he's a triple threat in the open court. He can beat you from the inside, outside, and everything in between.
Smith scanning the floor. Stolen by Levine. Porter with it. Now Payton defending. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. Bulls shooting their first free throws of this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Shabazz Napier's checked in for Ish Smith. Passes to Cornette. Here's Harrison, covered by Payton. It's taken away by Payton. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's Napier. No good off the front iron.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Now here's Napier. Dunn covering. Releases. And it's Napier missing. Chicago leading. They're running. And here we go. A pull-up. It's rebounded by Payton. The Wizards have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Napier kicks to Brown. Peyton passes to Brown. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 1.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Harrison. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Napier passes to Wagner. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Harrison. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Peyton outside. Wagner with it. He's against Young. And stolen by Dunn. And Valentine gets it to go on the assist from Dunn. Valentine's got the lead up to 3 now for Chicago. So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now. To the wing right side. Outside, Beal. Nice ball movement by Washington. But they'll get another chance.
Such a shrewd playmaker. Love watching Wall break down the defense in the pick and roll.
Right side, Levine. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Free throw good, Levine.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Here's Wall. Bryant trying to free himself up. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Here's Levine. The shot is good. It's his 2nd bucket in 5 tries.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Now here's Wall. He's got 6. Shoots over White. A second chance effort. And foul on the and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
The Bulls have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the first one at the line is good.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. Smith comes in for Bradley Beal. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for White.
And he can just fly. Well, we know that about Wall now, that he's got plenty of ways to finish at the rim once he gets up, and beyond.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You 2 players.
And Washington has possession. Smith left side. The layup missed. And some good action through the first 2 quarters.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fan. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. They did give up And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
In and forward, it's Hachimura and Bertans. All out there with Shabazz Napier. And it's Bryant in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half.
And how about the read from John Wall? He knows the angles, sees the opportunity, and makes the right feed.
LaVine wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. LaVine's got 11 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
All with it, now defended by Markkanen. And that's a foul called on Lauri Markkanen. That's his first foul. On defense, the Bulls, 6-point lead. Now Napier can't hit from in close.
And with Lauri Markkanen, the former 7th pick in the draft, you like him best when he's aggressive and looking for his own shot.
You're right, Greg. I like angry Lauri Markkanen because he's dangerous when he has that type of mindset. He needs to have that mentality of a #1 option, even if he's not one. That's when he's the most impactful on the floor.
Great open look there. And now it's a 9-point Bulls lead.
When you talk about the best 3-and-D guys in the league, Porter's a climber on that list.
Bertans finds Napier. Wall looking it over. Good work defensively by Carter.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And here's Wall. He's got 8. Banked in off the glass. He's got 10.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
LaVine passes to Carter. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. LaVine's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Just crushing it here. 80% to start the half.
Outside, Wall. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. And that one falls for Wall. And so John Wall nails both of them. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Done against Wall. And done with the slam.
Challenging at the rim, that's where Dunn's most dangerous because he can use those hops.
All with it, he's got 12. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Here's Hutchison with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Satoransky's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Goes back up, and Wall lays it in. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That's his first foul. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:31 left to play in the third. Carter left side. Shot clock at 6. Goes up the baseline. Unable to get that one. And Washington the other way now. Smith kicks to Brown. Looking for Payton. He gets it there. Wagner comes up empty down low.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The Bulls have been perfect so far from the free throw line. 6 for 6.
Coming to the league ready to play. Carter is smart, he's versatile, and he's relatively polished.
And Washington making a change here. Napier's checked in. Then for the Bulls, Young's checked in for Lowry Markkanen. And Chris Dunn subbed in for White. Here's Harrison. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bulls have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Wizards trail by 15. Here's Napier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Wagner kicks to Napier. And it's sent back by Carter.
That time, Carter's length and vertical paying dividends. He has tremendous potential as a rim protector.
Valentine dishes to Carter. Back to Valentine. To the inside. The shot by Harrison, no good. Wizards shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Payton passes to Bertens. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Harrison, covered by Payton. And the shot goes in. Harrison's got 4 this quarter. 6 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Bertens, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
And so it's Chicago. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. We'll return shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Then there's Carter. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4. So for the Wizards, Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Bertens. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith. Here's Wall. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Carter's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation. The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Here's Wall. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Bryant, and finish off by Bryant.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Now here's Satoransky to the middle. Porter. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Pass to Bonga. Back to Beal for 3. No good on the shot.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
Here's Wall, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bulls making a change here. Markkanen's checked in. Here's Levine. Bryant with the rebound. Wizards trail by 19. In transition, here come the Wizards. A nice shot by Wall. Wall's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. Here's Satoransky, and the layup's good off the glass. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's Wall. Chicago grabs the miss. Carter's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's stolen by Bryant. The drive by Beal. And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Kobe White, he's checked in for Satoransky. Here's Beal. Shoots the 3. Carter pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
LaVine kicks to White. Now LaVine. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Bryant. Pass to Wall. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That's his third foul of the game. Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. And Chicago also making a switch. Satoransky's checked in. 1:25 left here in the fourth quarter. Out to the wing. Back to Beal. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Bulls.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Sharon Grant, he's checked in for Beal, and Shabazz Napier subbed in for John Wall. So at Chicago now, it's an 18-point game. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Hutchison. Rebound by the Wizards. Here's Napier. Rebounded by Gafford. Now the Bulls with it. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Cornette passes to Satoransky. The 3 ball. But he gets it back. The pass to Valentine. Back to Satoransky. It's stolen by Bryant. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they... The Magic on their way to the locker room earlier tonight, defending, and now Washington starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. And it's Bunga in at the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Gordon. Fultz the pass to Gordon. And the basket is good. Gordon's got the opening field goal of the game for Orlando.
Gordon is one of those guys who loves physical contact. He's really skilled at finishing over difficult defense.
Wall against Fultz. It's good on the putback.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there.
And great instincts, too, guys, anticipating where the miss was going.
And Orlando has possession after the basket by Washington. Clock at 6. Fournier dishes to Gordon. Rebounded by the Wizards.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength. Nice tip in there. I mean, he's got like a sixth sense in terms of where the miss is going to go. That is really a talent.
And the basket by Gordon.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. All with it, now guarded by Vucevic. They grab their own miss.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Vucevic the pass to Fournier. Isaac up top, defended by Bryant. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Gordon so agile in the screen and roll. Exceptional at getting position in these sets.
Here's Wall. Lays it up off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Magic have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now Isaac. Right side Gordon. Isaac passes to Gordon. Outside Fournier. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And that one is good. Gordon's got 8 points. 1:57 left here in the opening quarter. Passes it to Hachimura. And it's Bryant at the elbow. There's the pass to Bunga. He can't get it to go. The Magic go the other way with it. And Fournier kicks to Isaac. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fournier goes in. And it's Vucevic missing. And so Bryant will bring it up for Washington. Trailing by 2. And finished off by Beal.
And maybe not the most explosive player in the league, but Beal has the athletic ability to finish strong at the rim.
On the wing, Isaac. Back to Fultz. Fournier against Beal. Fournier goes in. It's Fournier on the wing. Pass to Fultz. 5 to shoot. Vucevic with it. Defended by Bryant. One-on-one fast break. Beal the pass to Bunga. Now here is Hachimura. Pass to Bunga. It's tipped. Bryant with it. Now guarded by Fultz. And Bryant kicks to Wall. And then jammed down as he goes right over Markelle Fultz.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Isaac goes in. Wall against Fultz. And here's Fournier. No points in the game yet for him. Gordon. Vucevic controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Establishes position with a strong base. You got to box out Vucevic better than that.
And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. So the Wizards 5 right now. Brown out there with Thomas Berton. Then it's Smith. Then there's Payton. And it's Mahinmi in at the center position.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Augustine, that's good.
Well, you don't last as long as Augustine has in this league without smarts. Very bright player, knows exactly where to run when the break is on.
Smith the pass to Mahinmi, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Orlando.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Napier, he's checked in for Smith. Here is Augustine. Pass to Ross. Now here is Augustine. Napier covering. And Augustine kicks to Carter Williams. Back to Augustine. The dish now to Bamba. Over Mahinmi. Misses off the right iron. Washington trailing.
And Clark, last season for Mo Bamba, another step in his progression. Still limited minutes. The team waiting for things to click for the young man.
Agreed. I mean, it's the offense that needs the most work, Greg, but they knew he was going to be a project. They knew this was going to be a work in progress with Mo Bamba, but his defense is already there. I mean, he can hit the glass and protect the rim with the best of them.
Now here's Napier. D right on him. Orlando, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Carter Williams kicks to Ennis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Magic shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he makes the first. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for the Magic. Both shots good from the stripe. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. This is his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from Brown. And Brown drops them both. Here's Carter Williams. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Now the pass to Ross. He dishes it to Bamba. Right wing. Carter Williams finds Bamba. Ross with a wide open look. Good on the triple. Ross has got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's where Ross has been most efficient. Raining it off the catch. Love it.
Here's Napier. Here's Mahinmi. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Pass to Ennis. Back to Gordon. Kicks it to Carter Williams. 6 on the shot clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Mahimi. And Bamba pulls it down. Magic leading by 5. Inside, here's Gordon. Back to Ennis. Magic moving the ball around. And stolen by Payton. And here comes the break. Bertans with the ball. Now guarded by Ennis. Orlando, they've gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Carter Williams dishes to Bamba. Now here's Ennis. Napier covering. Back to Bamba. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Napier. Bamba with the block.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Ross passes to Gordon. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. The feed to Gordon. And a great assist by Carter Williams as that one goes in. Gordon's got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic. The Wizards shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Napier kicks to Payton. Ross with the steal. Now here's Carter Williams. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. He feeds it to Gordon. Good on the shot. Gordon's got 4 points this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Napier with it over Carter Williams. Offensive rebound.
Commendable effort that time by Gordon on the defensive end. Really makes the extra.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period wrapped up with the teams on... And that...
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3, a small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Bryant drives in, and Vucevic pulls it down. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Can't hit from the elbow.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Outside, Wall feeds to Bryant. The kick out to Wall. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
And the ability of Beal to just wear out the defense. At times, you almost have to foul him to stop him.
And both free throws good for Beal.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Fournier. He kicks it to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
It's Beal on the wing. Right side, Wall. Pass to Beal. The kick out to Wall. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wall's got 8 points.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. Here's Fultz. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And almost gets it to go, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tell you what, that remarkable foot speed of Gordon's really causes problems for the defense. He's a hard guy to keep in front of him.
DJ Augustine's checked in for Markelle Fultz. And Washington making a change here. Wizards trail by 7. Passes it to Smith. To the left side wing. Vucevic with the block.
Get that weak stuff out of here. You can't come weak like that against Vucevic. He's going to send it back at you.
And Isaac throws it down.
And so quick off the ground is Isaac. I mean, a huge target for his teammates when he's looking for that lob.
Over to the left wing. Outside, Beal. Shoots over Fournier. Offensive rebound. Hachimura. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. And that one clearly, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Here's Fournier. Vucevic trying to get open. And Fournier kicks to Ross. But they get it back. Fournier passes to Ross. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Washington. Just 4 points, that's all they've given up here in the second half. Vucevic with the block. And now the fast break, Ross with the ball. Here's Fournier. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The Frenchman Fournier, always looking to get the shot up, but really good at drawing fouls.
And so Fournier nails both of them. 1:20 left in the third quarter of the game. Now Beal. With some arc. No good on that one. Magic leading by 9. Ross passes to Isaac. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Vucevic. Oh, the power on that throw-down.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
Beal, the pass to Wagner. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Hard to believe that DJ Augustine has been in the league over 10 years now, and he's carved out a nice place in the NBA. He's a calming presence with younger players and always consistently productive.
And the Magic making a change here. Fultz has checked in. Payton, he's checked in for the Wizards. He goes up again. And it's Wagner missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And here's Augustine. Out to the right wing. Just 3 on the clock. And Vucevic with the layup. Vucevic has got the lead up to 13 now for Orlando.
And the scoring mindset of Vucevic, working some real magic driving to the hole and finishing with style.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here are the Magic now. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Fourth quarter on the court for the Wizards. We've got Ish Smith. Thomas Bryant is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Brown, and it's Bonga in at the small forward. Gordon finds Ross. Washington with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
So for the Wizards, Hachimura, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Bradley Beal comes in for Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. Back to Vucevic. Orlando moving the ball around. Count the basket. Fultz has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Orlando.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here is Bryant. And there's the pass to Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Now here's Ross. And he gets the whistle. 2 free. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Gordon kicks to Isaac. It's stolen by Hachimura. Outside, Wall. The shot from the low post is good. Wall's got 10 points in just the second half.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Fultz the pass to Ross. Back to Fultz. 6 to shoot. Pass to Isaac. Washington with the rebound.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bonga's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Wizards. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And Fultz gets it to go.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Here's Bryant, and Bryant slams it in. A
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
They get it back. Isaac outside. Gordon against Hachimura. Right side, Gordon. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's Gordon missing.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
Wall's shot is off. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pause on the wing. Back to Isaac. Loss against Wall. Isaac right side. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And Orlando making a change here. Fournier is checked in. Wizards trail by 9. Outside, Wall. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jonathan Isaac.
Hard not to appreciate the brilliance of Wall. I mean, a super fast, quick player, a guy who runs the offense exceedingly well.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. And so Wall nails both of them. 58 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Isaac kicks to Vucevic. And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fultz the pass to Isaac. Shot clock at 5. Shot by Gordon, wide open. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 12-4 run right now. 27 seconds left in the game. Wall passes to Bryant. Kept alive. And Wall able to finish.
And how about the conviction to his craft? Wall has trust that his ability will shine through in big moments.
Pass to Fultz. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. From deep three-point range, can't connect. So the Magic win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Chicago River winding its way through. Now the starting group for Orlando. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. For 3, Levine. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fultz, and finished off by Fultz.
Well, this has to contribute to Markelle Fultz's confidence, showing right there he can get through the defense.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. Here's Fultz. The dish to Gordon. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Levine with the ball, and Levine throws it down.
Well, few will be able to match up with Levine in the open court. Fast and fluid.
Fultz kicks to Isaac. Vucevic against Carter. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Isaac.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Fournier gets a wide open look, poked away. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Levine. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Gordon dishes to Fournier. Shoots over Markkanen. And the shot is long. For Chicago, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Porter passes to Markkanen. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Levine, and he banks in the layup.
This, to me, is where Levine's length can be a major advantage. Nice job attacking on the painted area.
Fultz kicks to Vucevic. Isaac outside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Carter. And, oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. Here's Levine. It's hauled in by Gordon. Isaac outside. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
White dishes to Porter. To the inside. And Markkanen throws it down.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Orlando moving the ball around. Gordon kicks to Fultz. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Well, Markelle Fultz continues to develop his floor awareness. Passes like that will create all kinds of chemistry.
To the paint. And then Carter with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Levine against Fournier. Bounce pass from Vucevic. Over in the corner, Isaac. Gordon inside. Markkanen on him, and it's Gordon missing. Levine can't hit.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Isaac kicks to Fournier. The pass to Vucevic. And here's Fultz. He feeds it to Gordon. Back to Fultz. Just 5 on the clock. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Levine, and it's sent back by Isaac.
You can see the long wingspan of Jonathan Isaac coming into play twice on the pipes.
It's good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Levine wide open. Again, Levine missing.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Bulls. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
Now, Zach LaVine is a solid passer. This guy entered the league as a point guard, puts it on the money there.
Fultz the pass to Vucevic. Over Carter. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got 6.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Markkanen from outside. Can't hit that one. It's all tied in Chicago. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Bulls?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Bamba is out there with Ennis. Then it's Terrence Ross. Then it's Carter Williams. And it's Augustine in at the point. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
Here's Satoransky. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Now here is Augustine. Bamba dishes to Carter Williams. And the Magic can hold on to the ball.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Chicago leading. And here is Dunn. Thaddeus Young on the wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. Well, Orlando shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. And Augustine kicks to Bamba. Pass to Ennis. Augustine in the corner. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Dunn up top. Guarded by Augustine. Here's Cornette. And Bamba pulls it down. Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. And the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Dunn outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. It's his first trip to the line.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
Yeah, we're talking about the 5th overall pick in 2016, done with exceptional two-way talent. Some pundits felt like he could have gone as high as number 3.
Valentine's checked in for the Bulls. Shaquille Harris comes in for Satoransky.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Done with it. Bamba picks him up. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. And the Magic making a change here. Vucevic is checked in. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Valentine passes to Cornette. Dunn outside. Just 4 to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dunn's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the D can't stop Chris Dunn in there. The wiry strength and great concentration.
Ross passes to Vucevic. It's deflected. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Ross. Orlando leading. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Vucevic the pass to Bamba. Now here's Valentine. He's covered closely, and he gets it to go.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers, done showing great vision.
And the jam by Ross.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Dunn. Pass to Valentine. Back to Dunn. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Covered by Bamba. There's Cornette. That one, no good. And Orlando will come the other way. One-on-one fast break. Bamba in the high post. Back to Ennis. Passes to Ross. To the inside. Bamba. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bamba's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
Yeah, great anticipation of where the open man was going to be. And Terrence Ross finds him immediately. That's really pretty.
Dunn passes to Cornette to the middle. And he goes in for the dunk.
Going to the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Here is Ross. The Bulls getting the bucket. Good on the bucket. Ross has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Young passes to Cornette. Valentine with it. Young outside. Stolen by Bamba. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And Ross with the slam.
Yeah, Kevin, he's one of maybe 2 guys in the league who can finish on that kind of jam. Ross has so many dunks at his disposal.
Harrison passes to Cornette, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Ennis dishes to Carter Williams. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the end. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. The period wrapped up with the teams on. That's all for now.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Fournier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Levine against Fournier. Lets it go from 11. And Carter with the basket on the assist by Levine. Carter's got 6.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
In the corner, it's Gordon. Back to Isaac. Markkanen pulls it in. And so White will bring it up for Chicago. It's a 1-point game. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And finished off by Fultz.
Boy, Markelle Fultz in the open floor, capitalizing on the defense's mistake. Nicely done.
Porter passes to Levine. Back to Porter, and finished off by Porter. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now, here's Fultz. Vucevic trying to get open, and the shot goes in from Fultz. Fultz has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
One of the keys as a perimeter player is always stay focused through contact. Markelle Fultz makes that shot despite the physical contact.
Levine can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The Magic shooting their first free throws of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Now think back to the 2017 draft, guys. Some were surprised to see Markelle Fultz be the first pick. And when you think back on that draft, there's certainly a lot of what-ifs.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Chandler Hutchison. He's checked in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Now here is Augustine. Now here's Levine. He's got 8. Carter down low, defended by Gordon, and it's Carter missing. Magic leading by 3. Isaac finds Fultz. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Fires the 3. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz. Chicago making some changes. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Young comes in for Markkanen, and it's Shaquille Harrison in for Levine. And the Magic making a change here as well. Terrence Ross is checked in for Markelle Fultz. Satoransky, and no good that time. And Orlando will come the other way. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Magic have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Ross passes to Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Here's Satoransky. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh, well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
The pass to Cornett.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Augustine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Chicago making some changes. Valentine comes in for Luke Cornett. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Harrison. Bamba is checked in for the Magic.
And quietly, DJ Augustine has become one of the game's better three-point shooters. This is an established player who finds ways to continue to be productive, guys.
Now, here's Satoransky. Pass to Bamba. And stolen by Valentine. Fast break. Here comes Chicago.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Here's Bamba. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Augustine dishes to Bamba. And the dunk by Bamba.
This is exactly what you expect from DJ Augustine. This is why coaching staffs love him. He makes everyone better.
And Young kicks to Dunn. Valentine passes to Young. Pass to Isaac. Augustine in the corner. It's off. And so it's the Orlando Magic going into the break with a 10-point lead. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Fultz and Ross pair up to make the backcourt. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. Now here's Fultz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's Vucevic missing.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Down low, here's Hutchison. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And a solid playmaker. White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way. And it's sent back by Isaac. Fultz with the ball. Passes it to Ross. Back to Fultz. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Fultz has got the lead up to 10 now for the Magic.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Dunn passes to Markkanen. Vucevic with the rebound. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now here's Isaac. On the wing, Gordon. And he makes that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from White.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now here's Fultz. Kicks to Vucevic. Dishes to Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Gordon's got 10 points in just the second half. White the pass to Markkanen. They double him with Vucevic. Here's Porter. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, when Porter gets that kind of room to operate inside, he's extremely dangerous.
Isaac outside. Inside, it's tipped. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Porter's running. And White kicks to Dunn. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. So for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. Bean comes in for White. And Satoransky's subbed in for Chris Dunn. And the Magic making a change here as well. Fournier is checked in. Now here's Fournier. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Satoransky. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Fultz. They get the rebound, and Vucevic kicks to Fultz. Stolen by Markkanen. Levine can't hit. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for Orlando. Here's Vucevic. Good work defensively by Carter. And Levine, here we go. Misses from short range.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Bulls trail by 12. Levine double team. Carter dishes to Markkanen. Levine against Fournier. The kick out to Porter. And there's the pass to Satoransky. 3 on the clock. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question. That would be all she wrote. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Magic.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Aaron Gordon.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
And not a bad passing center. Carter Jr. with the solid find there that leads to a bucket.
Here's Fultz. Outside Fournier. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Second shot opportunity. Here's Vucevic. It's good.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Here's Satoransky. Misses there.
Well, he's got tremendously long arms, so Jonathan.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.